Oh my gosh. Oh, hi. Oh, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dean here on a Saturday. This is the intro. Oh shit. Alright, so it's Saturday and here's what's up. This box right here contains a valuable gem of the video game timeline, we'll say, and it's get picked up by a mover, and it's gonna get shipped away. What's that? It's gonna get shipped away. It's gonna get shipped away to New York to a wonderful new home. And so what? We're gonna make a video about it when the mover is gonna come and pick it up. Aren't you lucky? And then I was inspired by Andy Milonakis' 22-minute rant, Donald Trump, to just confess to the video god and the masses, of which there are 13 chronic apostles, i.e. viewers. And there may be more as a result of this goofiness. There's always the hope. But so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk into the camera for some minutes. And then that'll be fun too. So what was the last week? Last week was a lot of fun and weird at the same time. I got to interact with Tom Green at the old Webovision on the Skype. And talk to some cool guests, and that was cool. I like to do that. I did that last summer and such, last year, and in the old studio, and it's fun to do that again. You could totally do that again. TomGreen.com, check it out. There's a Connect Pal also happening for a monthly subscription, which I did. Humble brag. And so you get a bunch of cool content and stuff like that, so I'm going to check that out later. But it's fun. Support weird underground stuff, and you know, a comic prankster icon is fun, and new technology, you know, networking of subcultures is fun, and talking to yourself in the garage in front of a box is fun. And so I did that. You could check out some clips. I'm on the, what is it, Ben Seidman, Magician one. I'm on the Amy, the Queen of Kitsch one. I'm on a couple of them there. Maybe there'll be some links. Just that's something to check out. I got to rap, more bragging, I got to rap with Crispin Glover. I got to rap with, what's that fucking fucker's name? Kirby Chestnut? No. Kirby Chitwood. I got to rap with fucking Kirby Chitwood. I got to rap with Alan Duke one time. So the more I say that, the more I sound like a fanboy, which I'm comfortable with that. I'm cool with that. Last week was a lot of fun. And then the fly in the ointment. Ah, my nemesis. My enemies. My internet bad guys. Mega 64 was on there. So then it's like, oh, my favorite new thing, an old thing is, oh, boo. Those dudes are on it. So if you may want to check out this other video, why I hate Mega 64, for the background, the dirty truth, the video they don't want you to see on my vengeful hate and the reasons why I hate Mega 64. All true, of course. So then I check that out, and oh no, they're on there. And but they're not so bad, and I realize I've been carrying a grudge around for like 10 years because of an awkward interaction What's that? You want to hear the story? Okay. At Game Developers Conference, after the show is all over, there's a video on this too, but I'm just gonna beat a dead horse for sure. The deal is, I'm walking down the street after Game Developers Conference, and I see a dude with a puppet, and I'm like, oh, that's totally cool. Last year at GDC, I did a little video clip with a puppet. You could check that out at LeroySatan.com, LeroySatan.podomatic.com. But anyways, so I think that's totally cool. A random dude walking down the street with a puppet. I will approach him and gauge his whatever. Hey, dude, cool puppet. But he's walking with his bros, his Mega 64 bros, who I never heard of before, right? So then they're in a hurry and too pressed for time and give me the stink eye and, you know, like, And so I thought that was weird, and then I wrote, big mistake, I wrote them on the internet and said, hey, that was a weird interaction, it wasn't supposed to be weird, I was saying, hey, you're cool, and you thought I was saying, hey, you puppet freak, or hey, bugging you. Which wasn't the intent. So anyways, they go off on this rant and read my letter in a dumb voice, hey, beep, bop, and mispronounce everything, or in the narration, make it seem like it's weirder than it is. And so then it's weird, and then I hate them. And then their message board dudes post my picture, and then my address. Oh no, at the end of the letter they say go get him and go heck him and, you know, go get this feller. And then the other dudes in their message board posted my picture and my name, and so then that's like weird, malevolent, malicious antics. So then I confront them and say, I will give you a sock in the beeper if you don't take that stuff down. And then they don't take that stuff down, so I have to chase them to another place and physically say, I will harm you if you don't take that down, kind of thing. Look at me. I have never been accused of being professional. P.S. They thought I was a homeless dude, which may happen at the end of a hard trade show, and, you know, whatever, you might not smell so great at the end of your PAX or at the end of your Comic-Con, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, not homeless, taking offense. This created a rift between dudes that made fun of video games and a dude that made video games. And so I thought, oh man, these dudes aren't respecting me, we must have fisticuffs. And so many years pass, and I think it works itself out. I never had it's like a faceless corporation. I never had a beef with any individual. It was the idea of a Mega 64, like, outing me to the world, or, you know, putting a hit on me, like, kind of thing, with their internet soldiers. So every time I tried to reach out, it was always this, you know, snide, whatever that is, you know, I'm too aloof and cool to hear what you're saying, which is earnest. So there's that. Much time passes. Oh, here they are on Tom Green. Oh, I must resolve this inner conflict, and I think it works out. So much time has passed, and maybe it's not real. Like Beetlejuice. The more you say it, the more it becomes real, and such. So, that being said, Rowdy Roddy Piper dies. I didn't realize that I had feelings about that, and then I come to find that I didn't know that I had feelings about Robin Williams' death and other recent deaths of idols and whatnot. So at the end of all that sadness is be true to yourself and the characters that you create, and keep on keeping on, you know. I was bummed and motivated and reflective and all this other shit. This entire channel was a backlash to that fateful day when I met these dudes that I didn't know, that I thought were, in a way, fucking with me and mocking me, you know, my lifestyle or the marketability of a lifestyle that they weren't participating in or something. I took crazy personal, which was weird. Except for the fact that they posted my picture and said "go get me," which is bad. Don't do that. But I never got to resolve that, and that would be cool if we got to do that maybe one day. I never got to say what up to Garrett because he's always somewhere else or in the crapper or working a real job, and then the other guys had to not, you know, I don't know, I'm reading too far into it. You can't fucking embrace a fucking guy who you don't know whether he's fucking with you or trying to be cool. And that's their entire thing. See, they are trying to be cool with you by fucking with you. Insult bonding is a weird thing if you're not that person's friend. You can't go, hey, fuckface, to a guy that you don't know because he will hit you, you see. But hey, fuckface to your friend of years is commonplace greeting and whatnot. That's a weird fine line when you create that atmosphere and subculture. The idea of intentionally wanting to make someone uncomfortable and then high five after it. Right on, that you were part of an experience there, Andy Kaufman. But anyhow, sometimes the joke blows up in your face, or sometimes it would be awesome if the prankers got pranked. Or I don't know. I'd like to bury the hatchet if there's a fucking hatchet to bury, because this is, I've lost sleep over this for too long. Yeah. Or when it was happening, I totally lost sleep, and then I totally forgot about it. But then the other day I was reminded of this weirdness that I thought I forgot about or didn't care about. But thanks for listening to this rant. What's going on? Pirate radio, always playing the pirate radio. Not much happening work-wise. Coming up is another hemp con in San Francisco and in San Jose. High Times was a blast, and I didn't really make a video for that, but I have footage. Yes, I got 30,000 Twitter followers now, which is awesome. Thanks if you're following on Twitter, which is totally surreal and probably not real, so big ups to all the weird robots and eggs. First time eggs with 0 tweets and 2 followers. Thanks to you guys. That's great. Yes. Last night, went to the old Dragon Rouge in Alameda. Checked out Casual of Hyros. That was fucking sweet. Shout out to the Nug, Platinum Oils, Melody. Yes, Miss Melody, yes. Let's see, shoutouts. Pure Pixie, all Facebook friends. I don't know, man. Big ups to Annie Milanakis. You know, you gotta be true to yourself and untangle them wires. You got boxes full of wires and more wires and the mess. Part of that mess is the untangling that mess, and that mess is leaving that mess at peace is reflective of a lot of mental spaghetti, if you will. Spaghetti, mental spaghetti. Yes, alright, so that was fun. Nothing else? There's nothing else. Oh yeah, we'll get some pictures of the dudes picking up the box. Shout out to a secret box recipient and all crews listening. Big ups. Whoop. Alright, well, this is the box. This is the truck. Them are the dudes. Oh shit. Check this out. Holy shit. Alright, there's the thing right there, right? I got to touch the button. I got to touch this shit right here. Bzz, bzz. Alright, there it is. Shout out to California New York Express. Right on. Alright, good luck, box.